All right, what's up, everybody? Reese here, CXO Works, here with a good friend, shop owner, Ron Davis out of Tampa. We're going to talk a little bit about the awareness part of a customer journey today because he's got a unique approach to that and how he markets himself to get additional business. But before we do that, obviously you see we're on a cool Jeep. So first of all, Ron, introduce yourself. How long's Red Scorpion been in business?
Red Scorpion's been around for about 15 years now. We started out of our garage, doing it on the weekends and at night, and it just became a passion and a love, and it's where we are today.
Cool. What are we standing on top of here? Because I know everybody's seeing this bright blue, beautiful color. What we got?
So this is a 92 YJ that was flooded in a hurricane 3 years ago. The lady wanted it totally restored. It was her grandfather's, and we just now finished it a couple of weeks ago.
Nice. It's beautiful. You can't see the whole thing, but it's amazing. So we talk about the customer journey at CXO Works. One of the biggest components is how do people hear about your brand, which we call awareness. Most people say marketing, but we talk about awareness because marketing is not all the same. Correct. So for you, I know it's a very different strategy. It's not like you're spending a bunch of money on Google ads or sending out mailers and doing all of that. How have you made people in the community and beyond aware of Red Scorpion? What's been your strategy around that?
Well, when we first started, we didn't have a lot of money to spend on marketing. So basically it was Facebook, social media, of course. And events. We started donating to every event that we can. Even if we didn't have money, we did it because I want to give back to our community as well. And our thing is just to be honest with customers. And by doing that, they're going to tell everybody.
Yeah.
And if you do good work and you don't lie and you're honest, that goes a long way. And you'll make it around. Everyone will know who you are if you do the right thing.
I was gonna say, well, I've only been in the Jeep world for about 2 years. Obviously, you've been in it a lot longer than I have. But there's very few of the larger events that I don't see you at. And it's not like you've got a booth there. It's just Ron showing up, hanging out, and talking to everybody. Yeah. That's what's crazy. It's not fancy marketing.
Nope.
It's literally just community involvement. Some of the trophies you make too. Yep. You do a lot of custom trophies for all these events. The one cool thing that I think, obviously it's not my business, but yours is when you walk into a parking lot and you see those banners that say Red Scorpion across the front of windshields, like dozens and dozens of them. Tell me how that feels when you're not necessarily the person marketing, but your customers are. How does that feel as a business owner?
Honestly, you'll make yourself cry if you think about it. I've been in Georgia, South Carolina, Key West, wherever, and I've seen Jeeps drive by with my banner on them, and I'm like, it makes you feel good. Even though you don't remember the Jeep because you do so many Jeeps, it still just takes your breath away.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I've never charged for a banner. I've never charged for a sticker. Honestly, I don't even charge for shirts. I have made probably 5,000 shirts. I give them away. And that goes back to marketing. I rather be walking through Walmart and see a Red Scorpion shirt walk by.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter that you sell it for $10, $20, or just give it away.
Yeah.
I rather see, and it's a conversation piece. You walk by, hey, yeah. It's just smart business, smart marketing, and it doesn't cost a lot.
Yep. And it gets your word out there. And a lot of times people think I got to have a business with a marketing team and a sales team. But if you can do such good work, be involved in the community and give back, your customers literally become your salespeople.
Yeah. And the customers don't as well. They become your sales force, but they also become friends.
Yeah.
And they come and hang out with me on the weekends when they know I'm working 100 hours a week, and they'll come and help me, and and they don't expect anything in return. They just, thanks for doing everything you do. So
So 2 stories. We'll go with the sad story first, and then we'll go with the funny story. And me and Ron we'll do our best not to get choked up. But we had a child in our community not too long ago that unfortunately passed away. But we talk about getting involved in the community. Everybody that had a Jeep, I think for those 2 weeks leading up to the event that we did to fundraise, got involved. But Ron went above and beyond. So what did you build for that charity event to raffle off that day? One off. It's a really cool thing.
All right. So I like to collect antiques like old gas pumps, Coke machines, gumball machine. And one of my really good buddies, Dave Meyer, last year brought me a gumball machine, but he knows I collect Hot Wheels, Jeep Hot Wheels. And he filled it up with Hot Wheels. And I just thought that was the coolest thing ever. So I already had a few gumball machines. So we ended up taking a axle shaft and a rotor and welded it together. And then we made a bracket and put the gumball machine on top of the stand that we made. And we just filled it with Hot Wheels. And then we had my buddies over at Redline Design. They put a sticker over it saying Jackson's name. And, you know, it's not about the money. It's just about giving back to someone else.
Yeah, and we talk about it all the time. Like, it's building a culture around what we do. So it was just like those little things. When you talk about awareness, it is not just about, I'm going to spend money to get money.
Yeah.
It's this community gives so much to me. When there's an opportunity and somebody's in need, Ron, I'm trying not to get choked up here. Ron's one of the first ones that's going to jump in. Like, it's not even a question, like trying to help. Then the other story, which we'll try to get our emotions back together, is you and I and a whole group of us went up to Windrock right before the Great Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion. Got his Jeep back running. First time it's been on the trail in what, 2 years?
2 years.
2 years. So he's having a blast. He's sending it. We're on a trail 15 at Windrock. Let's hear it from your version, because I saw it from standing and watching. But you were behind the steering wheel. What happened in the final moments before we had to tow it off?
I like the gas pedal. The skinny pedal got the better of me, and instead of, you know, picking the proper line, I floored it.
And ball joints left to chat, wheels laying on its side. But taking that back to awareness, you know, in the moment we were not thinking about this. We had a broke Jeep. Anybody and everybody was out there, and some complete strangers, where everybody was chipping in to help get this Jeep repaired and off the trail. Here's what we didn't realize was happening as we were doing this. We were getting marketing footage of how to fix a Jeep and get it off the trail. And that video alone of Ron sending it, breaking it, fixing it, tens of thousands of views, and it was the talk of the town for a good month, and still people reference it. So when you talk about awareness, it's not always intentional. Sometimes it's just documenting you being you. And that one video alone and us going crazy on the side of a mountain turned into the best marketing campaign you've had in a while.
And it goes back to that day. That was just awesome. And everyone's like, "Are you mad?" It's like, no, that was freaking awesome. And what made me feel good about that day is, I'll get teary-eyed, is that I'm always helping everybody else fix their Jeeps, even when they're on the side of the road or anywhere at the trail. I've never had anyone help me fix my Jeep on the trail. And there was like 26 people there. They all helped. I didn't even know who half of them were.
Yeah.
They all helped me get it down the bottom of the mountain. We got the ball joints changed. AutoZone was awesome.
Plug.
Hey, can you deliver ball joints to Trail 15? And they're like, no. But I say, please. And they're like, yeah. So the AutoZone guy brought him over in his personal car, and we got it fixed on the side of a trail. And then, hell, honestly, I still haven't fixed it yet.
He's waiting on those 26 people to come back over and finish the job.
Yeah, I need the axle shaft put back in. But it was an epic day. I had so much fun. I cannot wait to go back. Yeah, it was an epic day.
So just like, again, marketing isn't just about the ads and what your scripted social media content needs to be. People want to see who you really are, whether it's community efforts, you having fun doing the hobbies, and something crazy going wrong. We could tell a whole nother story about Ron flying a car, but we'll do that in another episode on a jump. But it just shows you, like, awareness is a huge part of how you design your customer journey. It doesn't always have to be super intentional on scripted services and marketing, but a look in the mirror is really what I see with it. So I appreciate you, Ron, sharing all that with me, and I know the business is doing awesome, and can't wait to see all the new things you got coming. I know you can see it a little bit behind us, but you got a scrambler you're working on for SEMA next year, right?
Yep.
So we'll get some updates on that as we progress as well. So appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you having me on, and I'll see you in the future.
All right, CXO works. Don't suck. Be better.